part of my where do you see a phone at? Oh, so that means okay. YouTube, welcome to the video. Thank you for watching this video. If you're looking at me on the screen, just know my face looks crooked, but it's not really crooked because I'm here on Instagram and my face isn't crooked. But don't worry about it. Just watch the video and enjoy. This is how I was able to sign a 5-figure client when I was broke as shit financially, but I was rich spiritually. This is how I was able to sign the client, start to finish. You're gonna be able to watch this. I was able to use the law of attraction and, believe it or not, a stake to be able to sign this client. I'm about to go into depth. You're gonna want to make sure you stay tuned to this video, like the video, share the video. We about to get into some shit, and I got everything written down. So here we go. First, y'all got to realize I was broke as shit. I want y'all to understand. You hear me? Instagram. If y'all listening to me on YouTube, I was broke. So what happened was a lot of y'all on YouTube recognized that we were doing quite well, huh? 2020, 2021. Now, weren't we? But the thing that happened was at the end of 2021, we started talking about different things that these platforms weren't so cool with, like Rona, like talking about gematria, talking about the government, the Illuminati, this and that and that and this. And one thing you need to know about everybody that wants to be noble and say you want to help a bunch of people and be the most proud person in the world, you can't help shit if you don't got no money. Gandhi was probably the only nigga that could sit Indian style and make some shit happen. You go try that if you want to, and it ain't gonna go the way you think. So in order to fight these what's up, KJ? I see you, family. I've been saw you. I saw you earlier. I said May. I just said your name wrong. But in order to be able to fight these battles, you need some paper. You hear me? And what happened was at this time, everything had happened to me at the same time. For those of y'all who don't know, y'all ever hear that phrase, Destiny Miller, what up, gang? You ever hear the phrase, when it rains, it pours? Y'all ever hear that? It's not true. But if you believe that to be true, it will be so. So when you go and get tested, right, you going through a lot of shit. Nigga, I'm all of a sudden I'm making, like I told you, I had maybe two or three $20,000 months 2020, between 2020 and 2022, right? And then all of a sudden my money is just shut down. YouTube stopped showing my views to my people. Instagram, I didn't grow in there for 2 years. So a lot of y'all crying about shit. Oh, I didn't grow. I posted a couple times. I had the same amount of followers on YouTube for 2 years. When y'all look at my posts, you see 3,000 posts on my Instagram. So on this channel, we keep everything 100. Everything's a stack, bro. We don't sugarcoat shit on this side. You hear what I'm saying? Because we got to keep it real because y'all keep it real with me. And that's why I love y'all and y'all love me. And I feel so grateful to be able to have people back here tapped into the YouTube live and to the Instagram live. Feel me? So anyway, Shorty broke up with me. This I'm talking about. I'm putting her in the mix. I'm showing her how to make money. I done showed her how to make money. She don't need me no more. She know how to make it. I'm out of the mix there. My paper that got fucked up because YouTube, Instagram, everybody cut my paper off, and all my money was coming from YouTube. You hear me? All my paper was coming from the Patreon, coming from the views that y'all were giving me here. You see what I'm saying? And the craziest thing y'all need to realize is when you start being this noble person, or you start doing something, or you go through something. Let's say you're making a bunch of money, right? You're going to learn a lot about people. Is when you start making some money, you can tell who's real by who comes to your aid without you having to ask, or if you ask. So what I mean by that is sometimes shit's gonna happen to you. You might go through a breakup. You might lose your job. Something might happen to you. You might mess your money up. But what's gonna happen is you could tell who's real and who's fake, because the people who really want to see you win, shit, man, what you need? What you need? You need $1,000? Shit, I ain't got that, bro. But here, take this 200. Take this 200 and go ask such and such. That's a friend. That's a friend. That's a friend. And it's not to say it always has to be monetary or anything. I never asked anybody for money, but I'm giving you an example. When you go through something tough, all them people that y'all count on, that y'all see adding you as followers on social media, they don't stand up for you when shit happens. You hear me? They're not going to loan you no money. Nobody going to give you no money. None of that's going to happen. When you wake up in the AM, no matter how many movies you watch, life's still going to be the same. You hear me? But the dope thing about it is that, nigga, you got to start building yourself up. You hear me? So what I realized is that, remember this, imagine this. A lot of y'all been broken up with before, right? Drop it in the chat. If you've been broken up before and you was there before, I want you to type there before in the chat. You was there before. Imagine if you've been broke before, I want you to type there before in the chat. If you was broke before, I don't know if you ever been broke before. I don't know if you ever felt it, my nigga. I don't felt what it's like to have everything seem like it can't work for you. I don't know if you ever felt like what it feel like to have you think that you can't get the girls you want. You feel like a little bitch, really. Be honest with you, bro. You feel like a hoe. You hear me? And if you've been there before, you know if you feel all of them feelings at one time, you gonna feel shitty. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the end of the world, my nigga. It ain't the end of the world, but how you feel at that time is you feel like it's the end of everything because that's your world. But if you a real hustler, you gotta learn how to adapt, make a move. So I say all that to say, I'm trying thing after thing, y'all. When y'all wouldn't realize, this internet wouldn't realize. But what happened was, I started to realize my money's going down. Okay, I had a little money in investments. Okay, damn, we went into a damn natural disaster. All that money that was in investments had to get used. Okay, I'm turning down personal chef jobs because I want to do the social media shit. Okay, that's the money you used to make is gone. So now, when you make some money and it dissipates, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna keep crying about it? You gonna go, or what are you gonna do? So what I had to do was I had to still keep making videos with y'all every day and letting y'all know that life is still good. But at the same time, I'm smiling on the camera, nigga. My pockets fucked up. Every time I will make a dollar, I have to pay a debt. Every dollar I made, I get it. I gotta pay another bill. I gotta pay another debt, and I have employees and shit, right? So watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. When I tell y'all I'm working myself into a hole, you hear me? I'm on this joint smiling, cheesing at y'all every day. But what's crazy is I'm feeling terrible on the inside. I'm feeling miserable on the inside. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a person that complain. I don't complain. I don't talk to anybody about anything. I just keep shit pushing. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to realize is I got fed up with myself. And I was like, bro, this ain't meant for me to keep being broke. I don't know all this whole shit. I don't know what YouTube got going. I do not know what Instagram has going for. I don't know what they're on, but guess what? I was just like, okay, meditated every day. I'm almost at 1,000 days straight meditation, right? Boom. So we kept meditating, but then I started getting more intentional. Now, pay attention to this shit. This shit is not no what y'all want to call it, hippie shit. This is pay attention. Just hear me out. I started getting intentional with how I pray. So I started to command shit, demand shit, ask exactly and specifically what I want. You hear me? And when I started to do that, I started to get more focused on what the hell do I want? Why I want it? What's my why? Once I know my why I want some shit, nothing can stop you. When you know why you want something, nothing gonna stop you. You hungry, you know why you hungry, you're not gonna stop till you get your food. Mimi, what's up? So you got to figure out your why. You hear what I'm saying? So once I got keened in on my why, I'm like, well, shit, nigga. I mean, I got 70,000 YouTube subscribers. See, that sounds like a lot. See, the thing is, it's crazy. It sounds like so much, right? And it is 70,000 subscribers, right? It's amazing. But when you putting a video up and you get 500 views, you're like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on, bro? So let me tell you how I end up. We want to transition how we start getting clients. Once I started getting intentional on my praying and my meditation every day I focused on how can I get better. And instead of working myself into a hole, guess what I started doing? Playing basketball again, smiling again, going outside, even if I ain't had no paper. Look at this. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. Even when I didn't have any money, I would be out, go roll a joint, walk, go for a walk around near the mall, just get around shit that has a good vibration. You got to get out the house because this is going to lead me to the most crucial point, one of the most crucial points of this video. And that is everything changed when I said, okay, now it's time for me to get uncomfortable. Now, if you're paying attention to this point in the video, I pray it don't sound like I'm rambling. But if your pineal gland is calcified, you out here eating fast food and shit, nigga, Popeyes and all this fried shit, it sounds like I'm talking about gibberish. You hear me? But if you locked in and you starting to eat a healthier way, you starting to feel a different vibration, you understand what I'm saying. So I want you to drop a butterfly emoji right now if you can relate to what I'm saying right now. If this makes sense to you right now, because this next thing I'm about to tell you that you need to stay tuned for is about to blow your mind. It's just like thing keeps happening. I want y'all to understand nothing is separate. I'm about to blow your mind with this shit. Watch this. Watch this shit here. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video. We got 20 people in here. Make sure you like the video. Instagram, we got 25 people in here. Make sure you spamming them butterfly emojis right now. This shit is about to change your whole perception. Mango, I see you. My dog's still in here. DJ, I see you. Asia, you've been locked in all day. I see you. Is what's your name still in here? Okay, we got Mimi in there. Okay, cool. So look, Kid Vid in here. I see you. So watch this. Watch how life is about to change everything. Watch this shit. So look, I'm broke, like I told you. And look, the craziest thing, I want y'all to realize when you ask for some shit, you will be tested. I'm going to say this shit again. When you ask for something, you will be tested. Now, depending on how good you are at the skill, that's the level of test you're going to get. If you already good at something, the test going to be slight. But if you're not that good at something, the test going to be bigger. Does this make sense? So let's say, for example, you had a past problem with money. you had a big past problem with money. That means you're going to be tested when you say, "I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire." You're going to be tested in a instance or area of money. Maybe somebody's going to ask you to borrow some money. Maybe you're going to have a flat tire. You're going to have to spend some money. Maybe your job gonna make a pay cut. Maybe you're gonna get laid off. The way it you will be tested in that area, depending on your relationship and your ability to deal with the shit. That's the level of test you're gonna receive back in return. You know what I mean? So I used to in my past had a problem with money. I had a problem with girls. I had a problem with. I think those probably the two things, right? So guess what happened? I said I'm not coming. I said it's time to get uncomfortable. Now, when you get uncomfortable, my nigga, this is when shit gets good for you. Because a lot of y'all, when you get tested, that's when you start quitting and oh man, it got hard. You move back to the crib. What you got to do is you got to realize this is time to get uncomfortable. Now, when you get uncomfortable, like think about this. Uh, like think about the how you could be spending your time. We got a nigga in here on Instagram. He could be doing anything he wants with his time. You want to know how you know somebody's not rich? Because you never seen a millionaire or person that's wealthy spend time saying things on Instagram with an egg as a avatar. I digress. I hope you heard that before you got removed. But anyway, you have to get uncomfortable. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to get uncozy. Now, when you get uncozy, shit's going to get different because now you got to adapt. Now you got to move around. You hear me? And this is what's going to separate the winners. This is how it made me. I went out. I was in the crib. I smoked. I said, I'm going to go out and I'm not coming back in the house until I get the name or number of a company that says yes to me. Now, I don't know if this is the right method that anybody could choose. I'm not telling you to do it. I don't know if it's meant for you, but what I'm telling you is that y'all have to realize nothing is separate. So all the work that I did up until that day, I was working on becoming a better person, how to talk. I'm reading sales book after sales book, marketing books, lectures, watching people do that. So I'm not saying that you ready to just go out there today and just be like, yo, I'm not going back in the house to some. I'm not saying that's for you, my nigga. But what I'm saying is the work I did before that. See, I want y'all to realize everything you doing, you working at Target, you a mechanic, you whatever you got to do, you got some shit you doing right now you may not want to do. But what I'm telling you, this is a part of the journey. The shit that you doing right now is making you better for the next step. You see what I'm saying? So never think they're separate. You see what I'm talking about? I don't care where you're from. I don't care how you live in the Congo. The shit you're doing right now will make you better for the next step if you make the next step a higher goal. Okay. So when I said I'm not coming back into the crib until I get somebody to sign something, I said I'm getting someone to sign something before I come back in this house. That's how I phrased it. So then, next thing I know, I'm out, right? Now I'm driving. Now I'm driving and shit, right? Now I'm thinking like, fuck, okay. How am I gonna get what company do I even want? You see what I'm saying? Like what companies can I work with? Who will let me do social media marketing for them? Who will give me a chance? Now watch this shit. Blow your mind. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to go. I was driving downtown. Now we got this Jamaican restaurant, right? I'm like, damn, I've been there before. They cool, they black people. Let me go in here and get something to eat. But I'm thinking, right? So look, watch how the universe work, bro. Now in this video, I'm gonna tell you how it happened 2 times and how I made these are the highest paying clients that I've ever gotten. These 2 clients. Now watch how this happened. So I'll go in there. I'm just chopping it up. Everything's normal. You hear me? And now as I'm chopping it up, they like there's not many people in the restaurant shit, right? And I'm talking to them about social media. Who run your social? Nobody. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. All I'm doing is going here for some food. Watch what's going on. So I'm going in for some food and I'm asking them questions. Question. Damn, nobody do your social media. Let me see a page. Nobody on it. Ain't got no motion. I'm like, okay. Then I end up seeing one of their cars. They pull up, they have nice cars. So I'm like, damn, maybe they can afford this service. Maybe they can afford this service. I get to talking to them. Hey man, we do X, Y, Z. I show them my page. They're like, oh, what's so watch this. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. This shit is blowing my mind even telling you this. Now watch this. His wife comes in. She like, oh, what's crazy is that I was on social media and I saw your video. Watch this. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, yeah, I saw your video. Blah blah blah. Some more words, more words. Now they feel comfortable with me because now they know I'm validating what I'm talking about because she's seen my work without me ever even coming to that restaurant before. You see how it's crazy? And now all of a sudden, next day, they signing checks. We would love that service. Yeah, why don't you send over the contract tomorrow? Nick, I had I was living check to check. Every time I got a check, there's people, employee people that's like, "Oh, I need some money. Remember that time you owed me? Hey, you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. Bill, 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 bill." I get a check, gotta bust it down, I'm broke again. And it just kept happening, kept happening. Just like that, I went out for lunch and said, "I'm not coming back in the motherfucking house until I get me a yes." And I'm not saying that's for you, but I'm saying the legwork I did before that got me there. Now watch this shit. Watch this shit. Now watch this, y'all. This is the part of the video where y'all think it's like the end and you clap and shit. What up, Mike? Now watch. That's how the universe works. That's how God, the universe, right. Now watch this. And also YouTube, if you watching this shit, I'm spitting fire. I don't know if you know I'm the Black Indiana Jones. I'm just dropping gems. So if you could like the video, that would be great. Appreciate it. Instagram, if you watching this right now, if you could drop some emojis, that would be great. Hear me? All right. So let's go to the next thing. Now, this is what I want y'all to understand. This is one of the most important. 1, 2, 3. The next 3 steps is some of the ones that you could do right now that's going to set you apart. So for next week, when you get your client, you already separated. You already leaps and levels above everybody. I'm telling you this shit right now, nigga. You don't have to go to a store. Everything I'm telling you right now, even if it's one person watching, 6, a million, the shit that I'm telling you right now, it's in your body, my nigga. You can do it. I don't give a fuck where you live at. The stuff I'm telling you right now, you don't need nothing but you. I'm telling you. Now watch this shit. So now I got a client, right? But now since you got a client, people giving you money and they're depending on you. And if you a new business, a lot of y'all new businesses, a lot of y'all not old. You feel me? You wasn't in business a whole bunch of years. So now you don't have a proof of concept. You don't have a structure. You don't have everything like, damn, I know exactly how. Here's the execution. Here's it goes to this person, this person. You don't have your workflow set up. You don't have everything set up. So you really are out here really beta testing for real. I ain't gonna cap to you. So now you got to figure out how to make these people want to spend money with you again, right? So I'm charging them this overpriced, and I'm like, okay, I'm charging them this high ass price, but we delivering great ideas, but they're not using the in store ideas we're giving them. They're not giving us the freedom we thought we would have on the Instagram. So now with the growth that I'm using for my page, I'm not able to use for the client. So what I want y'all to realize is that when you in a position like right now, this is when every day you got to start doing some shit to hone your craft. Now, this is when I was making websites every day for free. Okay. So for those of y'all who don't know, I don't know what you're doing or what you're good at. Learn some shit, nigga. This is YouTube. I sat on YouTube for hours. I learned about Wix. I learned how to make WordPress. I learned how to do this, that AI tools, all this shit. I just sat here and learned it. And then now you have a service you can offer because you know how to make websites. So then after I made 20 websites good, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to make these websites for free every day for different people that I follow on social media, that I watch on TV, whatever, whoever you are. If I think I can get a hold of you, I'm going to make you a website. So by you taking the motherfucking action to hone your craft, you're going to get better. See, what happens is a lot of y'all think, oh, when this happened, I'll act like this. How many times did when we growing up, we say, damn, when I get my money, I'm gonna be crazy. Wait till I get my money right, boy. I'm gonna act up on these folks. Cause you saying when you get something else, then you gonna get this. But you got this shit backwards. Jim Rohn says you have to ensure service. So once I started reading Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn and shit, I ensured my service. Billy Carson, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Myron Golden. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm ensuring my motherfucking service. When y'all go to the store and you go to the restaurant, you wait for somebody to serve you and give you the best stuff, and then you tip them based on their service. So now you are subject of their attitude and their energy. Jim Rohn says you're supposed to ensure your service. So when you go to the restaurant, I give somebody a dub off top. Guess what you just done? You've ensured your service, because if you go to a restaurant and you hand somebody a 20 as soon as they sit you, as soon as they see you, you've pretty much just ensured that your service is going to be immaculate, rather than let it be in the hands of an unknown thing. So the shit is an analogy for what I had to start doing every day, was honing my craft. I sat in here every day and learned shit and did it for free for other people. A lot of y'all be like, I got an ebook. Click my link, link in my bio. Nigga, what? You don't got shit going on. Yo, make sure you follow me. For what? For what? Subscribe to your channel for what? You're not offering shit, not getting better. So now, meanwhile, I'm having a client. I'm already overcharging them. They're already not implementing the things I'm telling them. They're already not giving me the freedom I want. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, fuck. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to figure out how to A, get them to spend money with me again. So I need to do better. B, what I need to do is figure out how I can acquire more clients by getting better. with my services that I'm offering. So a lot of you niggas, whatever you offer, do shit for free. I do it to this day. Right now, today, with all these, whatever y'all think, followers, whatever, however y'all look at this shit, views or whatever, money, it doesn't matter. I'm the same. I do shit for free for people all day. I'm like, damn, they got some motion. I like what they doing over there. Let me go do some shit to help them. Let me go do some shit to help them. I'm not asking you for shit. Let me do some shit to help them. I'm not asking you for anything. Hey, like, for example, I made a website for Famous Decks. Y'all see Wallow on there. So many other creators. I'm not even able to name them all. Chris White. A lot of the modeling girls, whoever I come across, if I see your page somehow doing something, if you have something going on, I'm making you a site, give you some advice, give you some information that I think would benefit you. So that's something I think that all of you should do. Everybody should fucking do. What up? So before we keep going on, we got 2 steps left, and this is the 2 steps left. The 2 things that I'm going to talk about left are the things that have got me the most money I ever made. I'm talking about in a day. You hear me? So what I want y'all to do right now is drop some emojis if you locked in. I don't even know who's still locked in. Who's here? YouTube, who is here? We almost double digits on the likes. All of y'all in here. If every single person in here liked the video, we will be up. Let's go. Instagram right now, I need you to drop some emojis. Who's locked in? Who's still tapped in? That's what I want to know. We're going to keep growing this day by day. I'm telling y'all, we up. This is our time. My dog DJ still here. Okay, I see you, gang. The real Larry Beard. What's your name? Sorry, I see you. 45, I see you. YouTube, what are we doing? Who locked in? Oh, YouTube, don't let them folks cook y'all like that. Where we at, YouTube? My dog Carlos in here. Lewis, I see you. Okay. Most organized. What's up? All right, so look. These are the last 2. Let me get I got to take a hit. I'm going to tell y'all these last 2. Now, these things right here, this shit about to blow your mind. When I tell you, oh, ain't nothing in there. When I tell you this is going to blow your mind, just know, you heard it here first. I don't know how many more times I'll probably tell this story, but just know, this shit blew my motherfucking mind when it happened. You got to be ready for your blessing. So, you got to be ready for your blessing. So, all y'all out there, I want you to shout out what your profession is. What is your job? What do you do? That's what I want you to do right now. Shout out your profession. Whatever y'all do, shout out your job below in the chat. In the chat, shout out your job. If you're watching this on the playback, shout out your job in the comments. Everybody right now, type out what your job is. And what I'm going to do is give some examples of what you could be doing. Once you type out what you are, I'm going to give you some examples of exactly what I would do if I was in your shoes. So you're a driver, a barber. Okay. So if I'm a barber, guess what I'm doing? I just told some barbers this the other day. I don't know why people just don't listen or take action. I do not understand it. If you hear a good idea, use this shit or somebody else will. Why are you not going to every baseball game? Why are you not going to every soccer game? Why are you not going to every basketball game? Why are you not going to every football game tailgate? All of the tailgates for every of them games and giving out free haircuts. Having your cousin come because you give him free haircuts. You pay him in haircuts. Why are you not filming yourself give people free haircuts? TikTok. I went on there and gave this drunk fan a haircut, and here's how it turned out. This shit is free. You go viral on the net, not everybody want a haircut by you. Look at this nigga. What's his name? Vic or whatever his name is. You a driver. Why don't you have a webcam in your car so it's like a cash cab? Why you not asking cool ass questions, making it hilarious? You a man? I'm not sure what a manager is. A manager of what? You drive a forklift at the moment. So how come you not making videos? Here are the how-tos on how to work a forklift. Now you could do reactions to other people causing them construction accidents and knocking over the whole warehouse because they do construction. This is the shit that y'all can be doing. This is the shit y'all can be doing. Whatever job you got, given how-to on the net, how to do it. What's it like? Day in the life. I'm watching a youngin. He has a CDL for a Coca-Cola company. Kept making videos. Now he bought himself an apartment. Okay? That's what you got to do. Now, you got to be ready for your blessing. So all of y'all ask for shit, right? Everybody asks for something. But the craziest thing is what happens if your numbers call, right? A lot of y'all want to be a star. You talking about you want to be this and that and that and this. But when you come in the game, if you're not ready to take the shot and you can't even catch the pass and shit go out of bounds and they lose, whose fault is it then? So it's in your best interest to be ready for the blessing. So when your number is called, my nigga, you're ready to go. You hear me? If any of those ideas made sense to you, let's spam some emojis. Let's like the video. Any of them ideas made sense. If they sound good, I need you to spam some emojis right now, and I need you to like the video. This is free. The shit is free. It don't cost nothing. Okay. So this is what happened with my life. I'm in here, you feel me, cooking. I'm still doing. I had to go back to private chefing. So, but I only do private chefing when the energy feels right or the money is right. I had a time where I'm like, damn, do I want to? But I just know me. I can't give 50%. I have to give 100% to this. I truly believe in this YouTube shit. I truly believe in this social media shit. I truly believe in the consulting shit. I believe in it. I just know I can do it, bro. So that whole time over the years when everything got banned, I made video after video. I learned how to get viral. Next thing I know, I'm on TikTok. TikTok is booming. Now I got 100,000 on TikTok. I'm like, okay, YouTube is not showing me some love. I'm gonna figure out how to get popping on YouTube. I do shorts. I get 65 million views in a year. It took me 12. I'm gonna say this again. It took me 12 years to get 5 million views. I don't know if y'all listen to me. It took me 12 years to get 5 million views. And then in the course of fucking 11 months, I got 65 million views. Y'all see what the fuck is going on? You gotta stay persistent and be ready for your blessing. You can't bitch about it and oh, it's not working for me. I'm shadow banned and all this shit. You know how many times I said I was fucking shadow banned? I had the same amount of followers on Instagram for 2 years, my nigga. 2 years. And then I started changing up my content. What am I offering? What am I talking about? I started changing this shit up. Now, when you start changing this shit up, now I grew 150,000 in a year. It took me 12 years to get 26,000. You understand? So this thing, I did a private chef thing, right? Now watch this shit. I do the private chef thing. I get called. Now watch how what weird this is. I'm at a spot where like I was only accepting clients that want to pay, private chef like 1,000, right? $1,000 or more, the energy gotta be good. I get a call from this dude. He's like, yo, my brother wants a chef. He's a super cool dude, bro. You'll love him. And he actually wanted you to be as a chef because I was blessed enough. I'm still the #1 private chef in San Jose. So even though I don't cook, what I do is I leave my listing on Yelp. So this is what y'all got to do. That's why I tell you to put yourself out there on the internet. My listing is still out there on Yelp so that I'm open to all opportunities because I worked on that skill and that craft. Now watch this shit. He called me. He said, hey, he like how you look, bro. He like your style. He likes you as a person. He actually wants you to be a chef. So da 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 da. And here's the crazy part. You only have to buy the sides. He got the main thing right there. They want you to cook a steak. They want you to cook a steak. Now pay attention to what I'm telling you. They want you to cook a steak. I say, okay, no worries. Let's get it. We always do it. Let's go. Now, if y'all who don't know, I'm a vegan person. It says it right here. What the fuck are the odds? It says it right here. Yes, Karen, I'm vegan. I don't even eat meat. But the thing is, I'm always open for my blessing and my opportunity. Brother, I am the #1 chef in the whole fucking city, and I don't even eat meat and haven't eaten it in 6 years. And I'm cooking, pause, meat better than people who can taste it and eat it every day because it's a skill and craft that I hone. Now, watch this shit. I go to Buddy's house. Now, when I go to the Buddy's house, I'm on the way there. It's a little weird trying to find the place and whatever, but I'm not giving no attitude. I'm keeping my energy cool, keeping good energy because I want to go in here and have a good rapport, knock this client out, then go home, right? I go in here to do the personal chef shit. Brother, this is the nicest house, one of the nicest houses I ever been in. Buddy's the man, he cool as shit. Wife pretty as hell. Her ring, nigga, it looked like somebody melted all my rings together, smushed them together, added 2 more, and that's her wedding ring. Just sitting there. Big ass Gotham City Batman doors on the house. Come on in, we in here. So I go in there. It's a bunch of people that I would not be able to meet looking like I do, doing what I do if I did not do this job, if it wasn't a personal chef, right? So I'm in there cooking, minding my business. I'm not saying shit, mind my business, but they get to asking me questions. And then they're like, yo, part of the reason I brought you here is because I like talking to people. He's already a wealthy person. I like talking to people, bro. I like your story. I actually read up on your Instagram. I was looking at your stuff. I heard a lot about you. Da da da. Da. So he investigated what was going on. I make the food. Now watch this shit. I make the food. I make the steak. Good conversations. He's really intrigued by me. He's fucking with me, and they end up liking the steak. I don't taste it. I don't know what it looks like. I cook the shit. Everybody there loves it. They're loving it. Right? It's a blessing. Now this is where the shit gets weird. This is why you have to have faith. And if you listen to this far in the video, that means something good is about to happen for you because this is a 30-minute video right now. But when I tell you this shit is going to change your life by you listening to this shit, it's going to change your life because after that day, this is where y'all would expect something amazing, miraculous to happen, right? Nothing happened. He just said it was a great pleasure to meet me. He said, if I ever need anything, ever want to talk, you know me, whenever I see opportunity, I'm like, man, if I could ever pick your brain, if I can ever holler at you, if there's anything I could ever do for you, you hear me? Watch this. I just went home and continued my life. I was just so grateful that they liked the food. I was so grateful that I'm vegan and I was called to get over $1,000 to make a steak that I didn't even have to go out and purchase. So I'm like, okay, I'm already just grateful off of that. Life is going, life is going. Now watch this shit. Months go by, my nigga, months go by. But watch what I'm doing. Watch what I'm doing. I remembered in my mind that he said to me, if you ever have an opportunity or an idea, let me know. See, so some of y'all, what y'all do is y'all burn your ask. You get an ask. You get one time to ask somebody for some shit, and y'all come in hot and ready just asking for shit. You don't even know what the situation is. Yo, let me get a free. Yo, let me get a. Somebody got a bag of chips. You want some of them. You don't know what they ate all day. You could care less if they got blood sugar, if they got diabetes. You don't care at all. All you come in, yo. That's how you operate. So I knew this man is a multi-millionaire. What's the likelihood of him talking to a young person that look like me? It's very important that when I go in there, I want to make sure I talk to him of something of value. You hear me? So what I did was I spent a whole year. You hear me? I had an idea. I'm like, I could tell him about this. I could show him about this, but I'm like, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. So I spent a whole year before I ever texted him, asked him anything. But what I did was I kept in touch during holidays. I kept in touch during things. I said, hey, bro, happy holiday to you. Just letting you know I appreciate everything you're doing, bro. I'm sending love to you. Now watch this shit. Just small gestures like this gonna change your life. Because watch, I'm waiting to use my ask. I'm just honing my craft, making all these websites, making all these things, getting better, getting more followers on the internet, learning and understanding social media more. Now a year comes by, and guess what? I started my own marketing agency called Manifestor Magnet Marketing. If you don't know, you won't know. And you go check that out. If you want somebody to manage your social media, I do that. Okay, we do all that shit. Anything you need, ebooks, whatever. Okay, back to the video. So anyway, now I made a marketing agency. You hear me? So now that I got an agency, guess what happens? I got an idea of a way I can make money, but what I need is consistent clientele. But I got a proof of concept because I took a year and honed my craft. So now when I hit him up and I say, hey man, this is what I'm doing. This is the business I got. This is the marketing agency I got. I think you will be able to make money by, you could be one of our clients, or if you know anybody, because I know y'all have a lot of people that have businesses that need this shit. This is a year after I made a steak. I am a vegan, my nigga. A steak. Now watch this shit. He say, whatever you want, I'm on. But this is not how we kicked it. I had to go through multiple meetings. I don't know if y'all ever been around people with money or paper before, but this shit is real legal. There's attorneys, there's things, right? But they're speaking to me, educating me so much shit. So watch this. They're like, all right, how about this? What you asking me for is not enough money. How about you do this? You go back to the drawing board. You go ask me, you gonna ask me for some more money. And because I don't want you to ask me again. Pay attention to what I'm telling y'all. And you're gonna revise this ask, and we're gonna have another meeting in 2 weeks. So I go back with with my partners and shit. We reconstruct the deal. I'm asking for. I want more to do X, Y, Z. Now when I go to these people, they like this. Now watch. Now watch what's happening. Now 2 weeks, we go into the meeting, right? Okay, all of a sudden a holiday comes up. All of a sudden another holiday comes up. Now I'm like, damn. They like, okay, we're interested, but now only one of the two people's interested. So all that big chunk of money I thought I'm about to get, I'm manifesting right now. Guess what happened? One person's out, but now I got him. Just like on Shark Tank. Y'all ever watch Shark Tank? Everybody's liking you and shit at first, but once that one person says I'm out, another person says I'm out, another person says I'm out, another nigga say they out. Now all of a sudden you got one person left. And now what you gonna do? Now, what's the perception? So bro, when I tell you I was down to my last, figuring shit out, thugging it. Every time I got a check from a client, I get it. I gotta pay some shit. I watch this shit. He gave me a call. He said, what do you need? I tell him, hey, bro, this is what I believe in. I can do this shit. I have the business. It's legal. It's LLC. Blah, 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 blah. You know what he said? He said, brother, all you have to do is draft the contract up and I'll sign it. Just like that. When I tell you on everything I love, on my grandma's life, on my own life, this man, it took us a month to get that signature, nigga. And it was a tough month, niggas. I didn't have shit. I'm in this bitch eating air. for dinner. I was so broke. Only food I had was the shit in the oven and I burnt it. I couldn't even eat it. I'm talking about I had listen to me. That same day, right? I had negative $100 in my bank account. No, I had negative 60 in my bank account. I had to ask somebody to borrow money, right? Buddy gave me 100. The next day, I get the contract signed, everything's there. Buddy drops off a check to me for $50,000, 50 racks. Let me see if I still got the video on here. Just so y'all show us proof. 50 racks, $50,000 in one day to sign on to be my client because I made him a steak that I did not taste. $50,000. So you mean tell me the day before I had negative 60? So when y'all see that video, me giving people the money and busting the team and shit, yeah, bro, I had negative 60 the day before. I don't know if you know what it's like to not have no motherfucking money, to have negative in your bank account, come on here, smile every day and tell y'all whatever it is, but it's not very fun. It's not very pleasing. It's a terrible feeling, to be honest with you. It's a terrible feeling. One of the worst feelings I ever had. Let me find this video for y'all. Let me show y'all so that way y'all can see this shit is real, bro. This should change my life. Now, if this makes sense to y'all, if anybody finds any value in this story, what I want is for y'all to spam some emojis right now and just let this understand that this could be you too, my nigga. This could be you too. This could be you too. Look at this. I don't want to show too much of the information here, but look at this. Hold on. I don't want to show too much of the info. What that say? What's this say? I'm telling y'all, bro, all of this came from a dream. I thought about some shit. I thought about something, and then we made it happen. It's gonna pop back on the screen again. You see, 20,000. There's a bunch of checks in here, and they equal 50,000. So there's a bunch of numbers here. I don't want y'all to see too much information, but all I'm telling y'all is the day before, nigga, I had negative $60. And I know this shit sounds weird because when y'all see it right now, all you see is the finished result. When you see somebody on the NBA, all you see is the finished result. When you see somebody with a chain, all you see is the finished result. When I'm telling y'all is, nigga, I had no followers on TikTok. The babe that I helped get lit on the internet, I helped her get lit on TikTok. She got lit on TikTok and left out. You hear me? People I helped on the internet had more followers than me. I didn't have shit. You hear me? So I'm just telling you to say, I learned how to figure it out. You got to dig deep within yourself. Can't nobody come save you. Can't no friend dig you out of whatever you in. Can't nobody come. There's no button, my nigga. There's no quick shit. Go through the journey. Go through this process, but understand that this shit can change fast. Because that same day when I had the negative 60, I was just as happy as if I had the 50,000. And then Buddy showed up at my house with $50,000 in cash. I don't know if y'all ever had 50,000 in checks deposited into your bank account before. People treat you different. You feel different. You look different. You see what I'm saying? And that's and it's a blessing because whenever the money gets deposited and stuff, I was able to bless my team and get them 5,000 and start helping other people and busting it down with other people. But it's crazy because I'm speaking to my team, telling them, yo, I'm about to bless y'all with some money. They don't even know I have $0. They had no idea, bro. I'm in this bitch with negative money. But I'm telling people, yo, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on the internet cheesing. These are AI tools that I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about you staying true to your shit. Stay determined, my nigga. You got it. You this close to making some shit shake for you. Because when shit get a little rocky and it look weird, that's when the blessing comes. Because you really in this bit making plays, bro. Play after play after play. The definition of a leader, a boss, a man. I hear you made okay, bro. You hit the lottery one time, you broke again. All that money you made, you broke. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you keep doing it? Every play is that's and I'm not one of them people. I'm humble, bro. I don't even celebrate birthdays, none of that shit. But what I'm gonna tell you is they can't take a skill away from you, my nigga. Because whether it's YouTube, I got 200,000 on there. They tried to hold me. And Instagram, I had 26,000. Well, guess what? We got 180,000 on there. You can't hold me. Whether it's TikTok, we got 140,000 there. No matter what platform is, you put me on it, I'm going to be lit on it. And that's how y'all are too. Y'all got a skill. So no matter what you do right now as a job, whatever it is, hone your craft so you can get lit. Because no matter where they drop you off at, you're supposed to be able to make a play. And I believe in you. but you got to believe in your motherfucking self. It should the person you are should not be based upon where you live. It should not be based upon, well, if I get this nigga, you got to be you at all times, everywhere you go. You see what I'm saying? You got to be willing to get to it, and you can. You close. Stop being a little baby back bitch and get to it. I'm telling you. So, who would have thought if somebody would have said, you would have made 50,000 in a day from making a steak as a vegan? You know, it might sound weird to y'all. And most people will say, nah, that ain't happened. That's not true. But bank account says differently. You know, life says differently. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't say this shit to like, oh, you know how this shit go. Y'all know. For those of y'all who A1 day, but for most of the other people, I had to stop. I don't want to say had to. I stopped posting some of the giveaways too with money because I'm realizing like people judge weird shit. And it's like they can post pictures of themselves in the break room and shit, but when you post some pictures, you getting away some money or something like that, they hate. They say some weird shit. So I'm gonna just keep giving how I give, man. Keep giving how I give and do what I do. But understand, this shit could be possible, my nigga. YouTube, I don't know where you from, what you got going on, but just know this video was lit. We on the road to 1 million subscribers, whether you like it or not. And if you're watching this content, we are family. This was a long video, but this is one of them story times we needed to have. I pray you rolled up something exotic, very nice. And if this video was fire to you and it moved you, and it's some shit in here, tell me what was your favorite part. Tell me which part you liked the best. Tell me what video you want me to do the best or next. Tell me which story time you want me to do next. Which things you want me to make videos about, and I got you. Videos every day, people. I told you I'm streaming each and every day on these platforms, baby, whether you like it or not. I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it for me, drop a comment. The more we do this, the more we get into the algorithm. You feel me? I love y'all, YouTube. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did. Hit that end ski bibble. All right.